morning. I'm starting with a striped card today to make a journaling card, and then the lines of the stripes will be where I can add my writing. And I'm going to do some stamping and some stickers to give a little bit of embellishment at the corners, which isn't too unlike the other journaling cards I've made so far, but I find that format of working in the corners works well for journaling cards. I have this little stamp with, it's a little banner with a snowflake on it. Just looking for a bit of one of the more neutral patterns to stamp that on. Just grab something. Oh, where's it gone? This is my stack of all my 3x4s. This one's nice and neutral, that'll work. And I'm going to use my red ink today. So I can stamp that and then cut it out. And of course I can stamp that directly on there, but I just like the idea of being able to cut it out and give it some dimension. It's a nice easy shape to cut out. And then a little ink around the edges gives definition, but also helps in case there's any little imperfections. You don't see the paper behind there. Okay, then using one of these gold circles, and I'm going to put that over the top edge and cut the extra off. I'll just keep that to the side because I'm going to come back to that little piece. Just seeing which side. I want this on the inside corner. And then I want a little bit more embellishment here. And I'll come down to this bottom corner where I'm going to do something similar, but without this piece. I want something else that's red here though, so I'll look for my die cuts and see what else I have that's red. A little red bell, or maybe a little banner. Have a look through there. I didn't have anything exactly the right size that I wanted to use, so I'm going to do something a little different. I want a heart punched that's going to be that same red. So I'm just going to put some of this ink straight down on that paper and then use my heart punch once that's a little bit more dry. So now it will perfectly match what's at the top corner. And I'm going to use this Mary die cut. I love this, but it doesn't fit across a 3x4 without cutting the cute little ends off. So I had wanted to use it vertically. I'm just going to adhere that along this side of the card. So I have this tiny little bit of stripe to the edge. And then I'll take my little red heart and pop that in this bottom corner. So now I have the gold, the white, and the red. It would be nice to have something white up here, so I have all those little white snowflakes that are in that glitter. So I'm going to find the smallest one that I have left and pop that in that top corner too. I've used the teeniest one, so it's going to be quite a big one. Put it underneath here. And then I'll pop that back over the top. Okay. So I've got quite a lot of room there to journal, and I have this tiny little vellum label from one of the times I've punched that from the vellum. And I'm going to add that down there just like I did on an earlier one. That will be a great spot to add the date when I fill in the journaling card. Just staple that with my tiny attacher. And I'll add some ink to the edges of the card itself. And just a bit of gold mist. There we go. And that's where I'm going to call that one finished, because that way I still have plenty of room for the writing, and I think if I add anything else, I'm not going to have much space to write on that one. So I will see you tomorrow with a new card. Thanks for watching.